What's up, YouTube, Fish Tube and Fish fam? It is Rob with DeFreese Aquariums, and today, after I get out of here, it's vacation time. So with that being said, what this video is probably more geared to new people that have come into the hobby that may not have thought about this dilemma of vacation. What do you do if you're going to be gone for several days? Now, if it's 1 or 2 days, your fish can pretty much survive on their own. There's enough microorganisms in your tank for them to feed. And even in the wild, they don't eat non-stop. They don't eat every day. So they kind of have it good when we put them in that 4 glass paneled box. Some people may disagree, but I think a lot of us go above and beyond when it comes to taking care of our fish. So with that being said, unlike a cat or a dog that you can take and have it boarded somewhere, or have a family member or friend come over and let them out, feed them, whatever the case may be, fish are different. You're not going to pick a tank up and take it somewhere, which, now that I said that out loud, that's the start of a business, fish watching. Nah, I'm just messing. I'm going out of town. I go out of town every time this year, and made me think about the video. So, what do? You've got several tanks. You can, one, buy fish feeders. Now, I see that question come up quite a bit on various Facebook pages and other social media. Now, automatic fish feeders can be as cheap or as expensive as you want to spend the money. They can be as simplistic or as complicated as you may want it to be. Myself, I actually picked up a nice rotating horizontal one that clips on the tank, and the dial inside rotates set to the time. So I can feed a day, skip a day, and so on. Since I've got MTA, multi-tank addiction, I needed more than one. I actually found a decent vertical one with the same design. Instead of it being a horizontal wheel, it's chambers with an opening, and you can take the cap off and put in the food and use it, set the time and feed fish. And you can skip chambers and so on. Couple bucks. So it can be, and a lot of people may say, oh, they're garbage, they don't work. I've used the Walmart brand for, I think, 2 years now. Haven't had a problem with my fish not being fed. So the second thing you can do is get a family member or a trusted friend to come over and tend to your fish. So a lot of you guys and gals may go, well, I don't want them dumping in the whole can. They don't know anything about fish. I don't want them to overfeed it. Well, there's a solution. You can get the daily vitamins or pill packs Monday through Sunday, and you can put the amount of fish that you want fed in those pockets. As you see right here, they come in different sizes and different designs, and they can be 72 cents, $3.99, and I've seen them upwards of $20. So that's just, if you want to be extravagant. So that way you can protect your fish and not insult a friend by saying, well, you have to do this, 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 and this, and only so much here, and only so much in this tank. This way you can set up and go, here, bro, or whoever it is, bro, sis, here's my packs. This is for this tank. I'll put it here. This is for this tank. I'll put it over there. And just open the thing and feed the fish. Problem solved. No worries, no mess, no overfeeding. It's that simple. Sometimes I think we have a tendency to overcomplicate things. So that takes care of your feeding, automatic feeder, friend or trusted family, trusted friend or family member. Maybe Uber for fish. We'll feed your fish. You just call and set up the appointment. So in preparation of you departing, get your pill container set up with the appropriate amount of food. In some cases, like I have a cichlid tank, so I use the rotary so I can make sure I have pellets in there, and then I also mix in some spirulina flakes and things like that. In my community tank, pretty much flake food. But with that being said, now it's leading up to your vacation. Get the water changes done so that all your levels are down and you don't have to worry about them while you're gone. Clean the tank, clean the glass. Oh, and I almost forgot. Get those lights on a timer. Now, when I first got back into the hobby, I got the Phoenix 24/7 Planet Plus. I loved it. I actually fried 2 of them doing something, not paying attention, and I shorted it out. $20 per piece to fix both my lights. But I do run the Fluval 2.0 fresh and planted right now. So one of the downfalls to that light, I was thinking, great, is 24/7. I don't have to worry about the lighting. I just have to worry about the feeding and making sure all the water changes are done before I leave. So I put it in 24/7 mode, not thinking, did all the water changes, dosed all my ferts and all that other stuff, and I came back to the green wall. I had algae all over the place, just dark green algae. It took me forever to clean it. So lesson learned was, even though that light is 24/7, from like 9 to 3 o'clock being max, the highest light, that tank was getting bombarded with light from probably about 9 o'clock when it really started to brighten up, and stayed that way until about 4 or 5 o'clock, and then started to dim down and then go into moonlight mode. So, lesson learned, a $4 timer on each of my tanks from Walmart. And I keep saying Walmart, I particularly don't like Walmart. I hate going shopping in Walmart. It's like people driving with a cell phone next to there. They're not paying attention. And you'll walk by the same aisle 5 times and go, oh, I need that. Couldn't we got that when we first walked in the store? I drive my girlfriend nuts. She hates to take me to Walmart. So in a way, it's kind of a blessing. But price-wise, I mean, you can probably find them online. But I think I paid under $10 for the vertical one that clips on the side of the tank with the Ferris wheel type design. So the timers are $4, and they're pins you push down or pull up so that it will go off and on at the desired time that you want. So my only thing is, I have my shrimp tank, my betta tank that aren't on timers. My cichlid tank and my community tank are on timers. So not a big deal. You can pick them up. I've actually seen them where they have 2 plugs now, so that you can run 2 separate tanks off the same timer. So that will solve your lighting issue, as well as not creating unnecessary algae in your tank and have more work when you come back from your relaxing vacation. So with that being said, I hope these little tips help you out and makes your vacation that much more enjoyable and put your mind at ease, because your fish are still being taken care of. So the recap is, first and foremost, get the water changes done, get the tank husbandry handled, make sure everything is the way that you want it. 2, select your foods, get a pill case, and portion out your food so you don't have to worry about overfeeding. If you desire not to do the automatic fish feeders, maybe you have other pets, or you have something going on where a friend or family member is going to come over and they don't mind helping you, then that's a plus. No worry about overfeeding. So water changes, feeding, and lighting. And I almost flipped you the bird on accident. I caught myself. So put them on a timer and leave them on a timer. It makes your life that much easier. You don't have to worry about trying to be consistent with your lighting, period. Let the timer do it for you. So mom, dad, brother, sister, your best bud, your best girl, whoever it may be, let them come over and feed the fish for you. And then the last thing, and more importantly, is get your bags packed, get out of town, and enjoy your vacation. This is Rob with DeFreese Aquariums. Hope you enjoyed this little impromptu video. And as always, peace. Have a blessed day. God bless. And keep those sleeves wet. I'm out.